Oh my gosh, the GOSS is steaming. I've got it stuck in my beard.
Beware of the steaming divot. It's fogging up my glasses.
Well, we better go get that GOSS.
Well, we better go get it talking about it. Doll invasions on the gosh, new TV gigs on the gosh, fashion girls on the gosh.
Plus, we are rich in tip spots this week. 2 of them. That's right. Kizha Carr is here to talk NYC nightlife coinage.
And John Duff is here to talk new music. How is life?
And don't think we forgot about the DMs, however rotted and shady they may be. We will be diving in.
Are you ready to goss, dear?
I am. Let's dive.
You just spilled your drink on me, girl.
Ooh.
Gotta soak things up.
M.
Oh.
M.
Mom!
Hungry root.
Welcome back for another steaming, piping, scalding, serving of.
That's hot. You like that, Daddy?
It's our weekly chat show where we talk about events in our lives, gossip and politics, and take a deep dive into the DM. Let's go ahead and get into some
hot
It's too hot.
Put it back in. Well, just some New York City girls. I know, and it got chilly. It was like 67 degrees this morning in Brooklyn.
Really?
Yeah, I almost needed a jacket.
That simply won't do. I'm ready for it to remain summer. Apparently, technically, the last day of summer is September 22nd.
What? That's so late.
I hope the weather continues to behave as such, in such as for such fine nations, in such as, for example,
some people don't have even maps. Well, I can't believe it's September.
No joke. Cartography is no joke to me. Good sir.
You trying to make Magellan mad? I'm not. Are you in New York City?
New York City girl. Yes, I am.
Well, I am taking your place at the Gina Garin Memorial Drag Hostel and Homo Hideaway on Fire Island.
Home for wayward ladies of the night.
Exactly. Were you here for the doll invasion?
No, I wish.
Last year we had Fran Tirado on the show to talk about the doll invasion, and it happened again this year. And bitch, can I just say how proud I am of the young people, especially Chiquititas, for like speaking up against.
Oh yeah.
Oh girl, I love this young lady. Not only can she turn out a fucking wig, she is not afraid to piss people off and to make the world a better place through activism. Because who was it, HRC or GLAAD? Somebody was using Cecilia Genti's picture and not in the right way. Somehow they said we're making a donation towards something, but like it had Palestine things that Cecilia didn't agree with, and Chiquitita was like, no girl. She stopped it. She had the mic. The DJ tried to get the mic back and snatch it, and like they doxed the DJ and said, who's this faggot? And then the DJ was getting it from everybody, and like, you do not take the mic out of the hands of if you are a I'm gonna say this, if you are a dumb white person, sure, grab the mic out of the hand of a trans woman of color and see how well you do on the internet, darling.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Let them speak.
Do it.
Let them speak. Like, what was she gonna do?
I think Chiquititas probably has a bullhorn in every color to match her outfit because she is the activist doll. She will raise her voice and use it for good. We live so many dolls, and you know, the word doll is bandied about a bit, you know. Oh, the dolls are out tonight when it's like a group of gay fags. But this is the actual doll invasion. These are the dolls.
Yeah, Macy Rodman was there.
Yes.
Maya Margarita.
Sure.
Charlene. I mean, Charlene with her shit kicking boots. If she's on the scene, I'm not fucking with none of them. I'm not trying to take a mic out of none of their hands.
Why would you? Why
because
would you?
because they want to put on their fucking circuit party music a little
Pots
louder.
and pans.
They want to play their pots and pans, and not worry about issues that don't affect them while they do their timed bumps and doses.
So many of the girls creating this event, the doll invasion. I love to see dolls. I love to see activism. I love to see making Fire Island a better place. So this is wonderful. Kudos for invading, dolls. We salute you.
We salute.
Willam's on television.
Yeah,
you must have a television.
Right where I belong.
Out TV has commissioned a new male stripper reality competition series, Willam's Dark Room Duel, hosted by drag icon Willam, from RuPaul's Drag Race, A Star Is Born, Iconic Justice, and others.
You know.
This is a 7-episode series, which is produced by Daddy TV and enters production in October 2024. It'll feature multi-talented male strippers going head-to-head in a series of themed challenges and performances. The entertainer who makes it to the top of a bracket-based elimination system will win a prize package that includes the amazing opportunity to open for Willam during one of her iconic live shows.
What privilege.
Judging alongside Willam will be drag artist Meatball and legendary male entertainer Raheem Shabazz, the 2024 KVN Performer of the Year. This is exciting.
It really is. Can I tell you a little secret too? This bracket-based elimination system. I'm the bracket.
Oh, I bet.
No, I'm not. It's all fair. The Gaming Commission is going to be looking over this. I'm just excited that Willam gets to work with Meatball and Raheem. The outline says so.
Pride.com, copy and paste, honey.
It says Willam.
Oh. Yes, it does.
Donde?
Second line from the bottom.
What's my name?
What's my name?
We'll
continue on.
What's my name? Say it. This is so exciting. When I heard about this, truly, there's no one more qualified or more the right fit to host something like this. I mean, you are the one, doll. You're the one.
This is true. This is very true. I plan to use my wealth of knowledge and my vast cavity to make this show the best it can be. And it will be thrilling. There will be stunts. There will be shows. I'm trying to get gagged. I want these performers to really gag me.
Oh, my God.
And I mean it. I just want to be at a loss for words or unable to speak.
Yes.
Don't speak.
And Meatball too, and Raheem. I mean, this is really star-studded.
I was just
great.
I had to think to myself, who makes me laugh? Who do I want to work with? And Raheem came up because he's the only person I subscribe to on OnlyFans other than myself. He's such a great entertainer. And Meatball, wow. I mean, she's just a little powerhouse. And I think she's really funny. And I think I'm going to look really pretty next to her.
Oh. Okay.
She said you texted her, this is the level of costuming I will be wearing on the show. And just some examples. And she said, note taken.
She said, get your package together now, sweetheart, because this ain't no fucking
I don't remember saying that, but that doesn't mean I didn't say it, because at my big age, I do forget things. But I support these children, and I think that they are the future, and I want them all to get gigs. And these strippers, they should be traveling around to show us what they can do with their little, cave of secrets and puppetry of the penis and pole tricks and fire and aerialism and all these things. And I want people to see them. And I think this is the way to do it. Out TV makes great television. their For the Love of Dilf show is like campy and fun and trashy and like uplifting all at the same time. And Slag Wars was one of my favorite shows from a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah.
So I'm very excited for this. And Out TV is, there's not many places that are all gay, and I like it there. So I like working for queers. But I'm also very, very, very excited to see all the dick.
So much cock.
cock.
Will there be showing dick? They'll be blurring it.
I mean, you can't see it when it's in my mouth.
Oh my god. Is that a conflict of interest for you to be sucking all the Santas?
If I blow everybody, I don't see how it could be a conflict.
Right, I guess that is fairness in journalism.
Takes the guesswork out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than when you get your test results.
Oh my goodness.
Are you excited for the new Beetlejuice movie?
I know nothing about it, but I do know it's coming out, and I've seen the posters. Great ad campaign.
Mm-hmm. Miss Argentina's in it.
Well, of course, she was the star and the standout. I mean, I don't see why not. Catherine O'Hara, I'll see anything with her in it. Ms. Ryder, I'll see anything with her in it.
Michael Keaton was great in Birdman. I thought that was a wonderful movie.
Yes, Michael Keaton's a national treasure for sure.
When this movie is also starring Winona Ryder's bang piece and clip-on ponytail.
And why not? Now, I think you see when they do remakes of movies or quote unquote sequels.
Yeah.
Nowadays, they kind of just redo the movie just with like a younger cast. That's kind of what people sort of want. Now they want you to hit all the iconic beats of the original movie. So that's what I would expect from this movie. But who knows?
I haven't seen any previews for it or anything, but if I were to be AI and I was writing the plot for the sequel, it's Lydia Dietz's daughter goes into the Beetlejuice world. Lydia has to save her. All the cast of kooky characters and Tails and Frails and whatever. I'm guessing that's it. Because we do want that as fans.
Where's Gina Davis?
You're right. And is it Bill Pullman? Well, they got to cross over to the other side when they were done.
Was it Barry Bostwick? Or did I make that up? No, it was Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin.
Same thing.
Barry
Bostwick. We're going to go ahead and take a break. Beetlejuice, Beetlegeist. Let's take a break and we'll be right back.
I'm going to write my name on all the mirrors at DragCon next year with lipstick 3 times.
Do it.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. squarespace.com/drag.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
Now, around these parts, we do like to have guests from time to time. We do not, unfortunately, this is not a paid appearance. We don't do that. But we do allow you to keep your tip. Well, we pool the tips, but you are able to keep a percentage of the tips, which I think is very generous because this is a great opportunity for exposure.
Yeah, we pool the tips just so we can wash them because we like money laundering. We're like that. And if you don't have an IKEA bag, please leave the premises because this is the time for the bearded queen. We're going to welcome the one and only to the pod, Miss Kizha Carr.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
How are y'all?
Great.
Fellow
You
New York
have
City
been-
girls.
You've been the name on everybody's lips recently because you've been bringing up a very important issue, which is drag queens don't get paid enough.
Period.
Right? Period.
Period.
Exclamation point, actually.
The exclamation.
My favorite
Absolutely.
fragrance.
How long have you
Exclamation.
been working in the New York scene? I feel like at least a decade I've known you.
15
right?
years.
15 years.
Wow.
Yep.
so-
And has the budge gone up in the 15 years that you've been working at some of these venues at all? Has it changed in the last 10 years?
No. For me, yes, but not for everyone. The baseline budget is the exact same as it was when I got here in 2009.
Now, in New York queens are not the typical, like, it's not like a drag show with like 6 or 7 people where it's like everybody does 2 numbers. As a New York
Right.
queen, you're on stage most of the time for an hour block, usually an hour to an hour and a half block, depending on where you are and how late everybody else is running or how slow your DJ is or how much people are laughing and entertaining and
Exactly.
being entertained. You know, it sometimes is longer. It's a big chunk of responsibility for you to keep people in the bar and entertained and drinking and spending their money and being, you know, having their attention. And
Right.
if that's only worth to a bar 8 or 9 drinks, because if a drink is $12, $13, that's $150. You're worth more than that many drinks if you're keeping all of those people drinking and drunk and they're having you back week after week because you're successful and you have a
Exactly.
successful night. Like, I've been to your parties. They're fun. You're good on the mic. Like, you should be getting paid more.
Right. And like I said, I personally am. The issue is that like the baseline for what is the going rate for a drag queen right now is not acceptable. $150. And in some cases, I didn't even know this until after I said something about it. There are places that are paying queens $75 to be on stage by themselves for an hour, hour and a half. Yeah. Yep. $75.
Wow. Are we allowed to talk about the names of these places or not? Because if we stop going there, maybe they'll pay more and then we'll go there again.
Well, and here's the
and if they're owned by straight people, I'd really love to say who they are.
You know what? I don't know. There are two bars in Queens that love to have production and love to have great queens come out and whatnot. And there was a queen that was just fired for asking for a raise there, asking for a $50 fired because she was asking for a $50 raise, and they said no, and they hired another queen at $75.
Wow.
It's kind of unbelievable because I mean, depending on where you live, that's like your transportation is $75 just to get there and back.
Literally $75 to get there and back in a car safely. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing. Right. It's like when what started this whole thing, I had two situations happen back to back. I had one bar that I had negotiated a raise with at the beginning of the summer tell me that they were rescinding the raise.
Rescinderella?
Yeah, Rescinderella, honey. They told me they were rescinding that bar is Rice Bar. They told me they were rescinding the raise, and I was just supposed to like be okay with it. And I said, no, that's not the case. And they said, well, maybe there's a situation where if the brunch is full, we'll give you a percentage of the door. And I said, well, I don't trust you to be transparent about the numbers. Yeah. So how do I know that I'm going to get paid what I should be getting paid in that situation? Just give me a flat fee across the board. They weren't willing to do that. So I said, never mind. I'm walking away from that situation. In the next breath, that person was telling me, well, I needed to have this conversation with you because I'm going on vacation tomorrow. So, and I won't be back until September 6th. And I said,
vacation.
Oh, that's so nice that they get to take a vacation. How wonderful.
The 5th vacation this year.
Ooh.
The level of fuckery.
I just saw a messy man.
Well, here's the thing. I told that person. I texted that person and told them that I was doing this and that I was having a live with Peppermint last week. I said, I'm going to talk about this. I won't be defamatory. I will not be hyperbolic, but I will be factual. These are the things that happened. And you are treating people this way. And right now, there are queens that are working in that space, doing a brunch show that is making them thousands of dollars.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do they make you pay for your drinks? Or do they give you free drinks at least?
You get like 2 drink tickets.
Oh. Okay. Well.
How generous?
Or is it a call? No, I'm asking, is it well or was it a call liquor?
Oh, it'll be well.
We're drinking Montezuma tequila, honey.
Montezuma.
This is one of those things where New York has so many queens and so many chorus boys who just put on wigs because that's their survival gig, that there will always be someone who will say yes to it. And it's technically not like scabbing because there's no union, because I think the union attempts have been like kind of like chided and derided sometimes, because not every performer should get paid the same, because some aren't as good as the others and some don't bring in the people. So the people that do, it should be a door thing. Like if you bring people in and the head count is there and they say, I'm here for Kizha, I'm here for this girl brought me in. Like when Rhea was running Make Out Mondays, I was like, if the girls that you're booking aren't bringing in the audience, you need to bring girls that will bring in the audience. And she started booking girls that did, and it kind of worked. Like you need to tell these girls you need to bring people in. They need to say why they're there. So when there's no people there, they know why. And this is one of those things where they want production numbers and they want budgets. Ooh, can all 3 girls do an opening and a closing? It's like, well, that takes a rehearsal. You want us to look like we're in the same sort of thing, just a little black dress. Like it takes time and energy and so much. How do they expect these girls to survive? They know how expensive it is.
And that's the thing, is that like in the conversations that I've had with these bar owners, they've been like, well, you don't understand. I have like, especially with regard to brunch, I have kitchen people to take care of. I have servers. I have this, that, the other, to like that. All of that goes into account. And I said, okay, well, you're asking me to care about your overhead, but you don't give a fuck about my overhead. Oh, am I allowed to say fuck? I'm sorry.
You can say whatever you want.
You are.
But that's the thing, is that like you don't care about my overhead. So why are you asking me to care about yours as a business while you're off on vacation currently right now in Puerto Vallarta?
So wild. So tell us about Nightlife Artists Coalition.
So the Nightlife Artists Collective is a group of 5 of us that have gotten together since this all came out. And what we're striving to do is be an intermediary between the 1099 employees in the bars and the bar owners. We are not, I can't stress this enough, we are not a union. We're just trying to give a voice to the voiceless. It's been too long. I've had conversations with Peppermint, Mimi Marks, so many of these people that came before me, even, that were saying in the late 90s, they were being paid $120, $150. So you're talking 30 years that the pay is the exact same.
Yeah.
So what we're striving to do is make lasting change, try to bring these owners to the table in good faith and have a conversation where we can say, hey, look, you already know this is not right. You already know this is not right. We don't already know this is not right. You already know. And we're trying to do in good faith, ask them to do the right thing and pay a living wage, because $150 ain't it.
And when they don't agree to do that, what's the next step? Because that's when I want to be there. I want to be there and start yelling.
We do have a couple of lawyers on our side. We do have this coming Thursday. I don't know when this is coming out. Do we know?
Wednesday.
This Friday.
Exactly.
This Friday. Okay, so this will be the day after the town hall that we have scheduled on this coming Thursday.
Ooh, where is it? I want to go.
It's at Red Eye, 5:00 Red Eye.
I love Red Eye.
Yeah, come through, please.
I
will. So we have a town hall. The head of the freelancers union is going to be there to also like talk to us and like let us know what our rights are, just as citizens and fucking just 1099 freelancers, as opposed to, okay, us not knowing anything and just flying out here. Because I know that these bar owners and these bar managers know these laws. Mm-hmm. They just know that we don't know the laws.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So we are getting to a point where we are educated. We know what we're talking about. We know what we're doing. And so they can't take advantage of us anymore.
Good.
I appreciate you so much for doing this work. I think it's really important. And people can follow you at That Bearded Queen.
Period.
And because I think a lot of it is just talking about it is so important, because the more people like know that this is going on, the more they can make informed decisions about like, well, I'm going to go to this bar instead of that bar. And that that can really make some shifts happen.
Yep. And that's why we're having the town hall at Red Eye, because Red Eye has been so good to the performers, the queens. You know what I mean? They've treated everybody well. The dressing rooms, the pay, like they do us well.
I did a show there on, I think, Tuesdays, or it was something. And
when I wasn't there, it was Queen for a Day.
Yeah.
You did Queen for a Day. Yeah.
It was super fun, and they paid me well, and like
yep.
One time it was raining and it was December and nobody was there, and I was like, guys, let's just not. And they were like, yeah, that's fine. And I was like, good. Thank you for not making me do a show for 9 people. I'm like, if there aren't more people in the audience than I have nails on, it's not my fault. It is not. It's not her fault.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm glad that there's people like you speaking up. I'll see you Thursday. You really got a knack for this, bitch.
I was not expecting to be the face of a movement. I was just kind of venting my own grievances, but here we are. And here we are. Go.
Here we are, NAC NYC.
Thank you for joining us, Ms. Kizha Carr.
Oh. Thank you.
Oh my God, we got another tip spot. Oh my God.
She said
now that the drag performers have unionized, we have 2 tip spots.
We have a male entertainer. The Duff is enough. It's enough. He's a soulful crooner. The 10 Dancing Toes, offering mustache rides this summer only.
Oh my God.
It is.
Please welcome
John Duff.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Thanks for joining us.
My favorite singer-songwriter slut. It's good to see you.
Collaborator.
Writer. Yes. John Duff has written many wonderful songs, including a song called Hoops for me, which is one of my favorites. All about
the bigger the hoop, the bigger the hoe.
Bible.
That is a timeless classic.
Also, Do It Like Dolly for Kylie Sonique Love. One of my favorite bops. I listen to that at least once a day because it's on my like songs list. It's just such a fucking bop and a half. And John, Girly, your own catalog is very legendary. You've made gay pop cool again, I feel like, and really well stylized, beautiful videos.
Well, we have to thank JoJo Siwa for paving the way.
She invented gay pop.
Everything I've learned about JoJo Siwa has been involuntary.
She opened the door.
And I learned that last
she's opened for us.
But no, thank you so much. And thank you for being in the Girly video. I mean, that's how we met. And that's what really got the ball
for rolling. Half of it before I put my wig on an extra and said, I'm hitting it.
That's right.
But put the wig on a broomstick and shoot her from behind.
It was an Easter egg, and that lives on in infamy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JoJo Siwa threw the first brick at Stonewall, Willam.
Oh, how wonderful. How incredibly camp for her.
And when somebody died, she was there.
Here's the thing. If you asked JoJo Siwa what P-Town was, she'd be like, Philadelphia? Towns that start with P? I just don't think she has a seat at my table yet. She could sit at the kids' table, though. John Duff, you've been in P-Town all summer, right?
Yes, I was sharing a venue with Alaska over here at the Art House this summer.
Oh, yeah.
All the stars and legends.
That's right. And it was fantastic.
Did you carnival bark before the show?
I did a lot of barking, which is humbling. Not that I needed to be humbled. I found this entire career to be quite humbling. But I had a great time, and I met a lot of people. And, barking, for those who are listening, is like walking up to random people on the street and cold selling your show.
Right? Yeah.
It's also what Alaska's toes do after her show.
Oh, they're barking.
Oh. I want to talk about your music videos because they're so good. They're they appear to be very expensive. I don't know that you can fake how expensive they are. Are you rich or like what's going on? How do you bankroll it?
I like to say that in music, anyone who's doing anything, there is a rich person involved. So whether you are a person on the radio and a rich old man at a label is paying for it, or somebody else's daddy, or somebody so just like Frank
I've heard
Sinatra,
of Erica Jane.
Just like Frank Sinatra was a product of mafia money,
Sure.
I take great inspiration. But the problem with my videos is I set a high bar for myself. And so what I'll do is I'll break the bank, and then I won't be able to do anything for a year or so, which is why I disappear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Ho is Life. I can't wait to see the video for that. It happens to be our Rainbow Spotlight for this episode of Hot Goss too. Where did you draw inspiration for such a hodacious video?
Well, the song,
the actual hodacity.
The song was inspired by the Race Chaser theme song, as you heard from a little boom clap, boom clap. No, I'm just kidding. It was more of an Isley Brothers meets Johnny Cash gospel kind of moment, but it does happen to have the same stomp as your theme song.
Honey, we love it.
Great minds think alike.
When.
And Willam, you'll like this. I mean, Willam, you know that I write stuff and then it sits for years. But I wrote Ho is Life right around the same time that I wrote Hoops for You and Hokey Pokey, which I had also written for you.
Oh, that was such a good song. Can I have it, or did you release it?
Hokey Pokey?
Yeah, you released that, didn't you?
It's the most viral video I have.
Fuck, I love that one. But this one is going to be way more viral, I think, because we got Lilius White on the track.
I know.
I just saw her in Hadestown. She was amazing. And like in all of her things, The Life, Dreamgirls, like she's the voice. She's the lead muse in Hercules, if you don't know who she is. But that lead voice, that's Lilius for everybody.
Just so iconic. And I think she was 70 when she recorded her vocals on my record, Ho is Life.
Wow.
And we had done High Heels together. And she said, can I come do another one? And which was like the greatest honor as a writer. And I wrote this song for her about church. And she said, I'm absolutely not singing that. Show me what else you got. So I just opened up the demos and started clicking. And we got to Ho is Life. And she was like, well, I won a Tony for playing a hooker in 1997. And I said, I actually did.
Yes, she did. She played Sonia. The hooker with the heart of gold.
She said, I want to sing that one. I said, by all means.
And yes.
Oh my God.
You're such a wonderful entertainer live, on screen, wherever. I'm looking at this picture of Parker Posey and Dina Martina, like just enjoying your set at the P-Town show. And I mean, getting Dina to shut her mouth and be quiet and watch a show. That's a feat on its own.
I finished the performance and Dina said, that was so beautiful. I sang Ho is Life. And she said, what a beautiful song. And she said, I always say, you don't see enough baby blue sequins anymore. And it was such a wonderful critique, that I needed to keep going.
Ho is Life is our Rainbow Spotlight this week. Do you want to do the honors of introducing the Rainbow Spotlight this week?
Ladies and gentlemen, race chasers and boys and girls and theys of all ages, this is my new song, Ho is Life, by John Duff. That's me, featuring Lilius White.
DJ, drop the track.
This is a B. Ames exclusive.
You wanna love me, you better learn to share. Mama said, life isn't fair. I'll break you gently, skip over the T's and call me sleazy. I prefer easy. Home is life. Can't be your groom, can't be your wife, but I'll be your Romeo, poison for the knife. You'll be the death of me, I'll tell you twice. Home is life. Home is life.
Thank you so much for having me.
Where can we follow you
appreciate
on social media too?
I am John Duff. I am John Duff across all the platforms. And then, YouTube, just type John Duff and we'll see. I've got a lot of really exciting stuff. My album is called Greatest Hits Deluxe Edition. It's my debut album and it comes out September 27th. And I can't wait for you all to hear it.
You're so stupid.
It's all this vintage sound, and then I'm a performance artist, so the next act is already prepared and coming in October. And there's a song Willam and I did that's finally going to get the light of day next year.
No, is it? I didn't want to ask about it because I was like, maybe he didn't like it and he didn't want to put it out. I love that song.
And it's the best
Yes!
one. And it's definitely. I needed to do this album to feel like I could be taken seriously, so I just threw all the musicianship at it, and now I can go back to being a lawless whore.
There you go.
John, you're one of us. You're a show pony, Pink Pony Club, all that bitch. We love you. Thank you for coming out. And anytime you have a song, you're welcome to come and promote it.
Thank you. God bless you. And I thanks for recognizing the drag in me.
Yeah, real recognizes real, bitch.
You don't see enough blue sequins anymore.
Powder blue.
You
just never do.
Nope. Well, thank you again, and I'll see you all. And Alaska, if you ever want to write a song with me, I would love to work with you as well.
I would love that. That'd be sickening.
I love your stuff.
Get your crayons and cocaine ready.
I must say, "Stun" is one of my all-time favorite songs that I know.
Stun,
classic, Giagan.
No chickens, no ducks.
What privilege.
It all. More tip spots.
You want
more tip spots.
TS tip spot.
TS.
Give me the TS. Tip spot.
I don't have anyone.
Who the fuck is that? Bring on Erica Jane. Where is she? Bring on Erica.
I have a bunch of letters. Those could be like mini tip spots.
You know what? The thing I love even more than a tip spot is the moment where we go spelunking, deep inside. Why don't you read this? I'm so humiliated.
From AB.
Message.
Oh, you read ahead.
Oh. Yeah. Hi, dolls and dip. My wife has a history of having drinks spilled on her at precinct. I have never had a drink spilled on me, but she's had a drink spilled on her literally every time. We are very excited to attend the meatball dating game and support the girls at the lodge room, and my wife was hoping the change in scenery would break the curse of the spilled drink. In a shocking turn of events, Alaska did in fact spill her drink down my wife's back at the meatball dating game. She was very demure, very mindful about it, and apologized several times. Thank you for your service, Alaska, and continuing a long tradition of the dolls getting my wife wet. Love, A and B.
Oh my gosh.
I was there, and I was like, Alaska, why are you throwing drinks at everybody? And you're like, get away from me! You're a man.
Fuck you.
I was concerned, but I was like, it's not my battle.
Right. It's not your battle. It's not your cannon. It's not my clown. It's not my it's not my circus. It's not my clown.
Not my monkey. Not my circus.
This, I am so sorry about this. Is
this how you get rid of fans after they linger? Oops. Guess you'll have to go to the bar and get another one. Grab me one too.
Oops. Sorry. The show was so I couldn't help but rise to my feet many, many times. And I feel like a lot of the audience felt this way because Meatball was making the wrong choices about her love life.
Number 3. She kept trying to keep number 3.
I was like, no, what are you doing? I was so just into it that I kept standing up, and my drink at one point did go over the edge of its glass and perhaps drip upon the person sitting in front of me, to whom I apologized effusively. But in just to put your mind at ease, it was basically pure alcohol, so it will dry really fast and it'll actually clean your clothes.
See, this is why you shouldn't drink and drive. You might hit a bump and spill your drink.
Oh God.
Well, kudos to you, Mama, for spilling.
For spilling.
And yeah, AB, I'm sorry about it, but you're in the splash zone once you're around Alaska.
Aurora and Borealis, thank you so much for writing this letter, AB. The next letter comes from Jet. Hello, dears. I have a rather unique question.
Unique?
As a huge fan of drag and supporter of all things queer, including my non-binary child, I feel a little defensive of gay spaces. I live within driving distance of P-Town and Philadelphia, right?
No.
And love the whole
Poughkeepsie.
vibe and supportive community there. Poughkeepsie. The only P-Town that matters to me is Poughkeepsie, doll. So keep it pumping, puss.
Puerto Vallarta, where all the bar owners are vacationing.
We attend the Carnival Parade every year, along with thousands of others. Some of these quote-unquote others I know personally, including 2 ardent Trump supporters. If I'm being honest, it pisses me off that they go enjoy the fun, drinks, and celebration of the day provided by gay people, and then turn around and vote for a man who wants to hurt the people that provided them that entertainment. How do you deal with right-wingers in your spaces? Alaska, I would have loved to see your show in P-Town, but it was sold out, and rightly so. Thank you for everything you do. Drag is art. From Jet. P.S. I attached some fun pics from carnivals, as I am a person of a certain age, and no one needs to see that.
Well, we see these pictures. Nina West, 1,000 pound cakes. That's terrifying.
I know a group of gays dressed up as Lil Pound Cake, and yeah, I mean, it's more terrifying the more of her there are.
So, Jet, what I would do is I would get in a little pound cake drag and get all your friends to dress up as pound cake, and then follow this person around next time you see them and just shouting Trump supporter and alienate the fuck out of them and get an answer as to why they would take advantage of all these things that come with being an out and proud gay person, but then turn around and slap us in the face with their vote. That's pretty shitty. And make them accountable and make them uncomfortable and get them to leave our space or get them to change their mind. Do something, because if you're writing into us, we can't do anything from here, but you can do something. Make them fucking uncomfortable. And it might be uncomfortable for you for a minute, but stand up for it.
It is so weird, and it's one of the paradoxes that exists. One of many paradoxes that exist with people who are supporters of someone like Trump, or the many people who have like followed in his footsteps, is that like they will go to a drag show because it's entertaining and because it's fun, but then they will use their votes to work against our community in a really like in a way that really affects people's lives. It's a paradox that I don't understand. I do want to shout out Jackie B, because she's someone who will say at her shows, if you're a Trump supporter, I don't fucking want you here. And I hope you're fucking uncomfortable, because yes, you're so right. Discomfort is a great repellent.
Yep.
It's like, I don't want you to be comfortable in my space. I don't want your money, Tootsie Lou Freebush. I want you the fuck out, because you don't get to have the fun that we bring to the world and the beauty.
Yeah.
Because you're working to make the world a more like fear-based and less beautiful place. So
Girl, I told my own family. I told a family member whose son I was paying for their braces. I was like, if you vote for Trump again, I'm not paying for his braces. I'll have him ripped off his teeth so quick. You'll have to look at his crooked smile the rest of your life, bitch.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
And I told this person, I was like, if you vote for this person, I wouldn't have been able to pay for the abortions that I paid for you. Like, if he had his way. So, like, who are you voting for? You're like, I don't get it. Florida people are weird. But she didn't vote for Trump again. So I convinced her.
Good.
Wow.
You got one. You converted one.
Shit. But all that. This next message comes from Patrick. Hey, Queens. Just learned a new noun.
What about Thomas? You said
Okay.
fuck Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
Drag.
Hello, Tom. From Thomas. Hello, Alska, Willam, and Big Dipper. Long time
Alska.
first. That's what I read the outline and stick to the outline. I'm not one of them sibling rivalry girls going off script. Long time, first time. I'm a 25-year-old living in Chicago and have never been in a relationship before. I'm on the apps and everything, but every time I match with a guy, they'll either never message me or they'll talk to me a couple days and then ghost me. I really would like to try maybe going out and trying to meet people in person, but I get a little nervous going to bars on my own. Do you have any advice for meeting people or dating in general? Do you have any struggles with similar issues on dating apps? Appreciate the three of you and all that you do. I wouldn't date a general. I would date an admiral because they have boats. They said advice for dating in general. Never mind.
I've got dating in general. I would date a Dollar General. Great deals. I'm beguiled by bargains.
You're worth more than that. We've answered questions like this before, and I think that you should definitely enjoy a gay sports team of some sort, like a kickball or a dodgeball or something intramural that requires interaction with other people. Because just going to a bar and sitting there and being yourself isn't enough if you're not going to talk to anybody anyway. And on the apps, you have to ask definitive questions which lead to making plans. Not like, well, what are you into? You have to ask, will you put this in your mouth today? And let's do it. Let's set a time. Like after one or two back and forth, it's, should we meet in person or not?
Yeah.
You know.
And I have news for you. And I've always said this.
Tell us, Tally Atwater.
If you're looking for a relationship, I do not think you are going to find it on an app. You're going to find it in real life with real people. There's so much more like data exchanged from a face-to-face interaction. What is the vibe? What is the pheromone? Is the attraction actually there? Is the sense of humor there? What do they smell like? How tall are they? All of these things are instantly exchanged in a way that doesn't happen online in a virtual way. So Willam is so right, as she sometimes is. Willam is so right. Go do a sports team. Go do an activity. Go to the meatball dating game. A
trivia.
Place where you can
get a trivia team together if you don't want to be active. Like go compete at a bar for trivia or like, I don't know, Gorilla Gay Bar karaoke. That's when you just start screaming all the songs and you don't need a mic. Yeah, just
totally
do something like that. And now we can get to Patrick.
Meet people in real life because
meet people in real life. Girls standing by now.
Because the apps are kind of a hamster wheel, I think. Our final message comes from Patrick. I have Patrick. Hey, Queens. Just learned a new noun. Buttlejuice. Noun, informal, North American. Buttlejuice is a secretion that collects on one's mustache or facial hair after intimate play, usually involved with some hairy ass. Suggested, if you have a case of Buttlejuice, it's advised to please wash your face before going out in public. PSA, Nurse Patrick.
Ooh, nurse.
People. P.S. By the way, Willam and Detox were amazing at the Drag Pack Ball.
Thank you so much, Patrick. You know we do some... Detox and I usually do our best work at balls. When we pack them in our mouth and drag. I had a... I was somewhere last night engaging in activities and afterwards the guy's like, what are you doing? I was like, I was going to go... I thought that was my cue to leave, him saying, what are you doing? He's like, let's go to a bar around the corner. So he goes in the bathroom, starts fixing himself, and he hands me a towel, and I'm like, I don't need that. Ben, is it weird to go out with, like, the cum taste still in your mouth? Is that bad? I like it. No? He was like, you want some mouthwash? I'm like, no. And there wasn't any on my face, so I'm like, I'm good.
Cum is different. That's a more you thing. I think that, like, if you're facial hair is covered in fucking ass juice, it becomes a more public
not pubic.
Not problem, but issue.
And people like to greet with a little kiss on the cheek, or they immediately invade your space. And what if you've got Buttlejuice all over yourself?
You might have ass beard, which you might like, but then you have to consider that maybe other people don't. Like, I don't know. I mean, it depends on the space. Certain smells are very permissive in certain spaces. I mean, it's like, don't wear deodorant and don't wash your ass, and like that's all fair game. So it just depends. If you're going to like a black tie gala, wash the ass juices out of your beard first.
I remember
that the gala gotta be black.
I followed a guy on XTube years ago, and his whole thing was he was in San Francisco, and the video would always start with him finishing sucking someone's dick. They would come on his face, and he wouldn't cut the video, and he would get up, walk out the apartment, walk down the stairs, and walk home through the Castro, like live video with cum, all like ropes of cum all over his face. That was his kink, to have cum on his face in public.
And to be like seen with it.
Yes, and he would just like lie. It would be like a 10-minute video of his walk home.
That's interesting to me. But that's a look more than a scent.
Right.
Is this why you got rid of the Fu Manchu, Willam? Too much Buttlejuice?
No, that Fu Manchu I brushed it every day. I twirled it. The Fu Manchu, Yosemite Samantha might be making a return in 2025. I'm just saying.
I think you had extensions. I don't even think it was all you.
You lying bitch.
I think you had heat keratin.
Oh, okay.
Press-ins.
Yeah,
tapes.
A lace front mustache.
And you got them tightened every now and then.
Honey, I think you're trying to make it seem like my character is being called into question, and I have some sort of crustache, when in fact it was a gloriously groomed mustache, you musty bitch.
And I'm at clubs fucking spilling drinks on Aurora Borealis.
God, we're rotten.
Aurora and Borealis. Email us your questions, please. We want to hear from you. Your queries on wigs, lovers, petty theft, catfishing, Buttlejuice, beauty tips, family drama, favorite TV shows, songs that sound the same, or places you've seen scuttlebutt. Send in your message to racechaserpodcast@gmail.com.
Oh my God, I almost slipped on the Buttlejuice. It's all over the floor. And remember, our classic coverage of
Buttlejuice.
Our classic coverage of All Stars 2 continues. Next week is episode 6 already. Wow. Full uncensored video episodes featuring 360 drag, head to toe, and our new set.
360, do you like what you see? I'm so Julia.
Mom Plus Gold features all of these videos one day early on Tuesdays. Plus, we have very special interviews with cast members only available on Mom Plus Gold. And this seems like a... Go ahead.
To me, it sounds like the perfect time to sign up for Mom Plus Gold. You go on over to patreon.com/MomPlus.
We just had a really cool merch drop, too, with these shirts that were wonderful. They had these gorgeous beauties. Gorgeous beauties.
For the gold girlies.
For the gold girls. Thanks so much for listening to this episode of Hot Goss.
A huge thank you to our special tip spots today. It takes two to make a thing go right. Kizha Carr and John Duff.
Remember, please take a moment to rate and review our show on your podcast app. It actually helps us.
And a shout out to all of you Mom Plus Gold subscribers out there who are listening to this episode ad-free behind the Good Pussy paywall.
And to sign up for Mom Plus and Mom Plus Gold, please visit mompodcast.plus and give us all your money.
Do it. Follow us on Instagram at TheOnlyAlaska5000, at Willam, at RaceChaserPod, at Mom Podcasts.
Stay safe out there, everybody.
And we'll be back next week with another
steaming,
scalding,
Hot Goss. That's Hot Goss.
Mom!
To listen to Hot Goss ad-free and to get access to all of Mom Podcast premium content, including weekly episodes of Unplugged, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Hot Goss is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Our theme song is Twisted by Alaska Thunderfuck.
Media and design support by Stone Cold.
Executive produced by Alaska, Willam, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.